All right, so I'm here with my 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I'm about to change the oil. I'm gonna show you how to do it. You ready? This is it right here. You're gonna have a little screw right here to take off. You take off this screw, you'll be able to wiggle this. These little things right here are gonna go right under this cap. So just remember that when you take this little cap off. I'm gonna have to get a step stool because I'm short. Once you get this cap off, it's gonna be a little tough in the beginning, but there you go. We got the cap off. Put that cap right there on the ground. Same thing with the V6 cap, you know? And I'm gonna show you here where the oil cap we're gonna be removing today. I'm gonna be using a 24, not a 22, 24 mil. It's right here. And we're gonna gently remove, slowly, without having to strip it. Because you can easily crack this if you're not careful. Once you loosen this up, you'll be able to see. I'm gonna leave it there just to show you where it's at. Right here. So you see this little thing right here, this black cap? That's exactly where our oil filter is. So see if I can pull it out. And this is our oil filter. It's pretty dry right now. I'm gonna let that cool down. But you'll see there goes our oil filter, right? I don't know if you can see that. We're gonna pull that bad boy out. Make sure it's not. And there you go, look at this. It's a push in, not a twist. You just push this into this oil filter, it'll lock in, all right? So I got the filter off, and this is what the filter looks like. You see this ring right here? This is exactly where we're gonna put this ring at. You wanna make sure that you don't put it right where that first thread starts, because then you'll have oil blasting everywhere once you turn this car on. So I want to make sure that you have it at the end, at the bottom one. This is the way it came. This is the way you're supposed to do it. You lock that in, but this is the old one, so we pull it off. And there you go. Pull off. All right. Trash that. We get our new oil filter, right? Easily press that in. Now it should come with a ring, and if you don't see it come out when you open this box, you gotta make sure you put your hand in there, and there goes the new ring. You can use either something thin. I'm gonna try to use these pliers real quick just to see if I can get it off, and then yeah. To kind of, you know, lubricate it a little bit, but make sure we get this tight all the way around. And of course, when you tighten it, it's going to tighten that ring. But there it goes. That's the ring. It's tightened. It looks good. Now we put our new filter in. Just again, click it, and we're going to replace this right now into the filter. I needed a step stool because I'm short, and I'm doing it on the street because my wife doesn't want me to get oil on the driveway. I'm gonna start twisting it on with handheld. All right, and remember this part right here, you don't want to twist so much where you strip your oil filter. All right. I'm gonna see if I can change angles. All right, I'm here again with the angle that I need, and make sure we tighten just gently. There it is. looks like we're on, baby. And there it is. If this is not tight enough, you can actually burst and it'll explode. But remember, you don't want to. There you go. That should be good. I feel comfortable with that. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna ride with a new thing. And I just noticed that the reason why my wiper fluid things are not working as good is because there's a broken hose here. So I'm gonna fix that next. Okay, so I'm at the oil pan. We're gonna have to take this off. And remember, I'm doing it on the street. I have it on a jack right now. I have it jacked up. I'm not really using an oil pan, but I will disperse of this oil the correct way. Just, I didn't buy one and I don't have one, and I couldn't get a hold of anyone that does have one. So I'm gonna have to do it this way for right now, and then we'll properly disperse of that oil. But here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get under here, and I'm gonna show you where that nut is. Okay, so I'm under the Jeep, and this is where the pan is. This is the bolt we got. We're gonna have to take that bolt off. And that one, I got a size 13. It's a 13 mil. So here we go. I'm gonna show you how to do this here in a minute. Without the proper tools, without the proper pan, you can get this right here. You can get oil everywhere, and this is not the right pan. And luckily, it's filling up and it's not overflowing. I think we're ending. So my wife was right about getting oil on the driveway, and it's a good thing that we did it here. I am going to let this drain, let it sit there for another 10 minutes or so. And then I'll be back to pour in the oil. But this is the process. Make sure that you have the right pan, not like me, and have this. This was for my cornhole stuff, but I was feeling like I was in an emergency, so I needed to do it right away. And I did have oil in there, so the 2% lifespan on my dashboard was really not saying that it was 2% and that I didn't have any oil. I did have oil, obviously, but anyway, it's a learning lesson. This is my first time doing an oil change on this Jeep. I did it on cars before, but I mean, this is a lesson to myself and a lesson to you as you're watching this. And thank you for watching. And then now we're here. This is the final step, guys. Gonna take this cap off. All right. Put your funnel in. Put that funnel. Messed up the way I said it, but that's all right. And then you got your funnel. I got my oil. And for this one, I ended up getting this. This is what it takes. All right, got that Fran oil, cool, and oh, that's gonna burn up a little bit. I'm gonna try to refrain from getting oil on the engine. That's gonna burn, but hey, that's all right. I'm over here trying to do it for the film. Make sure you don't get no oil on that engine. It will burn. Let's see if I can dry it up a little bit. That's why I got a towel, because I'll be clumsy like that sometimes. Perfect example of why my wife didn't want me to do it on the driveway. But I'm back. Thing takes 6 pours. All right. And just slowly. Damn it! I did it again. some oil on the engine part. Just want to make sure you clean up a little bit. The engine, like I said, is going to burn that oil, so it may be a little smoky. But at the same time, it lubricated everything I needed to lubricate. Sweet spot. Don't knock that funnel. If not, you'll have oil everywhere. Our V6 cap, good to go.